Sometimes when people really want to save money and they try really hard and they do their best and try too much, and it ends up costing them money instead of saving. Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. And today I want to talk to you about being too frugal. And sometimes you work too hard and doing too much, and it actually ends up costing you extra money instead of you think you might be saving. So if you like to save money, give me a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe, because I'm super crazy about saving money, and yeah, I'm always talking about it. That's the only thing I talk about. Yeah. Okay, so the mistake number one that people do sometimes, and I used to do that before too, but not anymore, is driving to multiple stores to save money, which actually could save you money depending how much you save and how far those stores away. But if you gotta calculate and make sure that the amount of gas and actually wear and tear on your vehicle, all that stuff that you spend is actually getting more savings for driving to that extra store, those like maybe 2-3 miles or 5 miles away. But right now, most of the time I shop, I barely ever go to the grocery store just to buy groceries. I just stop on my way from home, from work when I go home, and this way I just get my groceries and like on my way home, and don't waste any extra gas for driving. Yeah, I got smarter over the years. With practice, lots of practice. Yeah. But another thing that people do is not buying the things that actually save them time and money and lots of stress. Those things that could be like some tools that help you to get your work done faster, or maybe like the services that not like the services like actually people come into your home and do your work for you. No, those are too expensive. But things like internet, like I've been talking to one person in the library, and she said like, oh, we don't pay for internet, that's too expensive, we just go to the library like twice a day or something. And I'm like, yeah, but how many miles you live from the library, and how much I actually end up spending on gas? And that's kind of inconvenient, because while watching some YouTube video, I could be just listening to it and doing my work at home, like cleaning or washing dishes or something. And once I'm at the library, I only can watch or read something or just sit there, and I can't be possibly washing my dishes at the same time. So that's not only that's really it wouldn't be worth it for me or most people. But some people think they save money by doing that, and maybe if they're like retired people have nothing to do anyways, maybe it does. But yeah, when you're like when you have stuff to do, it's not really worth it for you or for me. Yeah, and like the biggest money saver or time saver for me is my crock pot. It's like it would take me 5 minutes to chop up all the ingredients, just throw it in there, throw some salt and spice and water, and turn it on. It takes like 5 minutes, maybe 10 at the most, and 4 or 5 hours later I have a meal. But I was talking to somebody, and she said like, oh, I don't want to spend extra $10 or something to buy a crock pot while I already have like 10 pots to cook. And I'm like, yeah, but for me it saves a lot of time and money and everything, because time is money and money is time. Mistake that people do, and I've done this many times, is they're trying too hard and too much and to be frugal at everything. Is like you're trying to do everything by yourself, buying like the cheapest cleaners and tools just to get the work done, and that's ends up costing you a lot of time and a lot of stress, and you're just too tired of doing too much, and you get burned out. You gotta pick and choose the things it's actually worth it for you to save money, and the things that is just better to spend that extra $2 and save yourself $20-30, I mean 20-30 hours of work later on. You know, it's like, for me, I used to buy like really cheap cleaners or like making myself, and it don't always work good. I mean, like, yeah, like the glass cleaners, it's okay to make yourself, but it's like some cleaners that needs to take the stain out. Those I'd gladly pay extra $3, $4, $5, whatever it takes, because not having to scrub that stain for hours and hours is actually gonna save me more time and money. Yeah, and like when you're trying to do everything yourself and be super frugal, you just can't catch everything. It's like you're just not gonna have enough time to do everything, and being frugal in one place and doing spending all your time and energy and work at one place can cause you to fail at the other place, just because you can't spend more than 24 hours a day on whatever thing you're doing. If I'm spending all my time in the garden, I might not have time to cook, and we end up like eating buying something that's already pre-cooked and not very kind of too expensive and not very healthy. So doing too much and not being able to get it all done can cause you stress, and stress can cause health issues, and then that's when it gets expensive. And yeah, just pick and choose what you're gonna if it's worth saving money on this, and whether it's not worth saving money on that. Another mistake people do is using coupons just because they have them, but sometimes you can buy exactly the same thing, different brand, and it's gonna end up costing you less without the coupon. So, and yeah, or like if you wouldn't have a coupon, you wouldn't even think about buying that thing, and you can be perfectly okay without, but because of the coupon you end up spending more money on buying something you don't really need in the first place. Okay, and that's all the mistakes I can think about. And if you know or have done any more mistakes of being too frugal and that would actually cause you to spend and waste more money, please let me know, because I really want to know about that, just so make sure I don't end up doing that thing. Okay, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and subscribe, and bye. Okay, the next thing people do is not buying the things like the extra tools that save them time and money. What's wrong with my voice today?